Hey yo, Mina. My name is Kelly, and I'm going to be making a chainmail tie for my friend today. They are non-binary, so I thought I would incorporate the non-binary flag into the tie, and I asked all of my friends what colors I should make for the ties. And the first comment was my friend, and they suggested lilac. And so I bought some lilac colored pieces, which they happen to have, and they were limited edition, so they won't be kept around for much longer. There's lots of colors that I'd like to have. Like, a lot of people are asking for royal blue and royal purple. They do have royal purple, but they don't have royal blue. So I'm kind of sad about that. They do have, like, this color blue. It's kind of like a midnight blue. It's almost black though, so I don't know how well it would show up on a outfit or whatnot. But it's kind of blue. It's like a midnight blue, and then I've got this teal color. But I wasn't. One of my friends suggested teal. I was gonna buy the teal as well, but I can only afford so much, so I bought the lilac, and then I bought like an assortment of all the colors so I could get an idea of what kind of colors were available. And they do have the teal, but it looked like they had very few left, so I don't know if they were not selling these anymore, if they're out of stock currently, but they weren't available to purchase on the drop down list. So I don't know what's up with that, but I want to make a teal tie eventually, or incorporate teal, because I really like blue, and a lot of people are asking for blue ties. I've got this light baby blue as well. And I think I want to do a tie with like all the colors that I just got, except for like gold and silver maybe, because it's a bit much for a rainbow tie. Like, I want rainbow colors for a rainbow tie, and then maybe do like a silver gold kind of alternating one. That might be fun. There's so many different possibilities. This is a really fun hobby that I picked up, and I'm enjoying it a lot actually. So hopefully this is my niche. I kind of like it, and I'm gonna be trying a whole bunch of new things and just try to find out what I'd like to do in my free time so I can occupy myself and stay out of trouble in my brain. So I'm gonna show you guys how to start your very own tie so you can make it yourself. It's super easy, barely an inconvenience. Okay. So first things first, you take one of the rings, open it up like so, then take 4 rings, pop them on, close the rings before you pop them on. So shut 4 rings, pop them on the one you opened, close that shut. This is the start of the first piece of chain. You're going to be making them in separate links, so it's going to lay just like that. Can you see that? So for me, when I was watching the video tutorials, I had to keep an eye on the center ring and what direction it was facing. It's kind of like facing on a 45-degree angle going this way, and that's the direction you want to go in. If it is up, if you try to go the opposite way, I'm basing this off of a Tim Shaw tutorial. You can find him on YouTube. If you try to go this way, it'll do that, and it'll make just a regular chain, 2x2 chain. So you want to lay it out and do the other side so that it's facing this way. So it's pointing up in the middle. And now you're going to take another open ring and another 2 closed rings. Put 2 closed rings on the open ring. Pop this open ring right through this one, down, and up through the second. And close. Okay. These like to get tangled when you first start out. It takes me forever to just set it right and lay it flat. I don't know how Tim Shaw was doing it, but oh my lord. Okay, so you can tell this one's flipped over. But if I have it flipped a certain way, then I can't get it visually. And I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. So, that's what it looks like so far. Oh, how cute. Yay. So that's how you start it, guys. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. That's from Ryan George. If you've ever seen his pitch meetings, I like watching his pitch meetings for movies. They're really funny if you want to explore a new YouTuber. Okay, that's for that part. This is my first friend who I've ever had who has had they them pronouns, and they also use fae fair pronouns, you know, like fae. And I think that's kind of adorable that you want to be, you know, regarded after a mythical, beautiful creature rather than, you know, any gender. I think that's a really cute and adorable sentiment, honestly. And I wish they made more pronoun pins like that. That would be cool. But yeah, I got a pronoun pin to put on this tie after I'm done with it to emphasize the non-binary flag. And I really want my friend to feel validated because right now they're having a hard time with people in their life misgendering them. I just can't imagine, like, I feel terrible when people misgender me, you know. I want them to know that it's I want them to know that that I value them. I value and respect their pronouns. And I want them to know that I appreciate their company. And it doesn't matter what gender they are. I just like who they are. And I want them to feel valid in their identity. One of the YouTubers that I'm watching is called Peter Mon, and I watched one of his vlogs yesterday, and it got me thinking. You know, like, I feel like I don't talk about what I'm grateful enough for. Like, I don't talk about the positive things that are happening in my life. I talk about a lot of the negative stuff. And I think very negatively in general. So I want to switch that up. I want to think more positively. Because people around me are really great. Like, people have been very supportive. My coworkers have been very supportive of me. The world's not out to get me. You know, it's I've been in this fight or flight mode, flight or flight, fight or flight mode for such a long time that it's kind of distorted my perception of like people around me and stuff, and but they really care. My friends really care about me, and they really showed me that with one of my recent posts on Facebook where I was struggling with something in my family. And um, I hope my friend feels like their friends care. Because even though they don't DM, even though my friends don't DM me actively or come to my house, you know, I still feel like just them liking that post or, you know, just acknowledging that they saw it means so much to me, because that makes me feel like I'm not alone and I'm not, you know, that my feelings are valid and that I I'm valid and that it's okay to feel this way and that other people have felt this way before too about their life situations. And so, you know, I'm really grateful for all my friends um, that I have. And I'm really grateful for the fact that my parents have, you know, stepped out of their way to financially to help me with my therapy. Like that means so much to me. Like I feel acknowledged. I feel supported. Um, you know, like acknowledging somebody's mental health is kind of taboo uh, right now, you know, and I think it's becoming less taboo over time, you know, and that's great. And, you know, we just try to keep it to ourselves and we don't try to reach out for help, you know, and I think it's, you know, I didn't reach out for help in the right way with my parents, and I feel bad about it. But um, I'm also glad that it's also bringing us together in a way. And I'm also glad that I'm able to get some help with my mental health and what I've been struggling with lately. Um, and I'm really grateful for that. And I'm really grateful for how supportive my family has been, my siblings, um, as well. They've been going out of their way to help me emotionally in any way, even financially as they can. You know, it's just, I've got a lot to be thankful for, and I really don't talk about it a lot. Um, I'm really grateful that my parents are still alive. I'm very lucky, and I want to spend more time with them and appreciate that time that I have, because we're not here for a long time. And some of these are bent wonky. They cut them a little bit short sometimes, and they come out messed up. Some of them you gotta toss out. Quite a few actually. This batch probably I've had over 15 rings just like missing a big chunk of it, which is expensive over time, especially if you need a certain amount of rings for the project. It's like it takes about 1,000 rings for one tie, and it costs about costs $26 uh, without shipping. So with shipping, like 35 bucks for one tie. So these are not very cheap to make, and I don't know if I'd be able to sell them for much profit, which is why I want to just make them and give them away. I don't like I like giving away things anyway. I like giving away things, and I don't like because people all make different incomes. It's all subject to what you can afford, right? So it's like, if I can't, if somebody wants something that I've made that's really nice, why should it have to be exclusive to people who can afford it? I hate that. Like, everybody deserves a chance to have something nice, no matter what mental state or financial state they're in. They deserve to have nice things, no matter how much they cost, I think. Like, I look at all these celebrities and stuff, and I'm like, man, wouldn't it be nice to have that someday? And, like, it also got me thinking, like, how many people say the same thing? How many people want that kind of lifestyle? Okay, alright, now I'm going to show you how to put the two chains together, or three. It's going to be three links of chain, and you want to pop them together with one link. Grab a link noodle. You're going to pop it in so the top of the top two in the middle here, loop down, and then loop up through the other two. So you're getting 4 rings in there. And close that. Oh. You can tell I am still a dunce at this. If I can do it, you can do it. I am very artistically not inclined. I bullshit my way through everything, and I just make it look easy, because I just show you the finished product, and I never record myself cursing and swearing on the inside while trying to learn it. It literally took me about 3 or maybe 2 hours to figure out how to put the pink on the left and the blue on the right on this tie that I made. So if that gives you an idea of how frustrating this was for me to learn, maybe that will. But it after I learned it, it was super easy, and I really like it, and it's very relaxing. I really love it. It's kind of like knitting. Bing bang bong, step 2, 3, and 4 are gone, because I don't feel like recording it, and I'll just go ahead and link Tim Shaw's tie tutorial down below. But here is my finished tie for my good friend, who is hopefully going to like it. Here is the top of the tie, knot, and I went all the way across with the purple lilac chain, and we did a non-binary flag for them. How pretty. And also, I got this. Oh, well, I should show you. I also made this pride tie out of this rainbow mix that I bought, and I had some leftover pink rings from my transgender tie, so I went ahead and made a pink pride tie. I got a lot of compliments for this one at work. People really like the rainbow one. Okay, and so for this one, I got something really cool, or I think it's really cool. It's a little pin. It says they, them pronouns, please. Isn't that cute? And it has little purple flowers to match. So we can just stick that. I'm thinking about sticking it right above the yellow part on the tie. I'll be right back. Wow, look how pretty. I love it. How cute. I hope they like it. My first non-binary tie. Maybe the world's first ever. First ever chainmail one for sure. So cool. Well, my goodness, I think I found one of my new hobbies. That was so much fun putting all the fun colors together and seeing everything fall into place and everything and making something fun for my friends. So um, I'm really happy this week. I've been so happy that I haven't even felt the need to upload a video. Like normally I'm compelled by like anxiety and stuff like that to upload because I feel like I haven't done anything productive, but I'm actually starting to really like settle into my routine and like I was able to talk to my manager and ask for assistance and I'm able to switch from working on the floor with customers and too much social interaction and I'm switching to fulfillment. So I'm really excited about that and it feels like I'll be able to handle more work and I'll um, be able to pay my bills finally. So I hope you all are doing okay and I miss you and thank you so much for watching and I'm so happy that I'm finally happy. All right guys, see you later. Bye.